Class greetings. This is my country presentation on Germany. I want to start off with a quote from Professor Montumara, who was a scholar of immigration and citizenship. Professor Montumara said that the capital city Berlin combines the culture of New York, the traffic system of Tokyo, the nature of Seattle, and the historical treasures of, well, Berlin. Next, this narrated presentation will briefly go over German culture and religion, German cultural foods, and the German language and how it is divergent from the American language. When did Germany become a country? This is different than most countries. The first date Germany was recognized as a region was on February 2nd, 962 AD. The name Germany came from the Roman Empire Julius Caesar, who named the areas east of the Rhine River as Germania. Otto Mattenberg was crowned as the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire in Rome by Pope John XII, and the empire remained intact until 1806. The second time was on January 18th, 1871. Germany became a unified state. The Franco-German War went from July 1870 to May of 1871, which marked the end of the French hegemony, resulting in the creation of unified Germany. Lastly, on October 3rd, 1990, was when Germany and West Germany were united to what we know to present as the Federal Republic of Germany. Now let's go over the German population and religious beliefs. What is the country of Germany's population? The current population of Germany is 83,835,352 as of Wednesday, September 9th, 2020, based on the World Meter elaboration of the latest United Nations data. Germany population is estimated 83,783,942 people at mid-year, according to the UN data. German population is equivalent to 1.07% of the world population. Germany ranks 19 in the list of countries by population. The population density in Germany is 240 per cubic meter, which is roughly 623 people per meter squared. The total land area is 348,560 kilometers squared, or approximately 134,580 square miles. 76.3% of the population is urban. The median age in Germany is about 45.7 years. What are the country of Germany's religious beliefs? Next to the religion of Germany, you can see from the graph that there are 5 different religions in Germany. You can see that the Roman Catholic and Protestant religions tie for first place with 33% of the population. There is no religious affiliation with 28%. Muslim faith comes in at 4%. And finally, 2% is for other religions. Now let's go over the language of Germany and how it's different from the United States. The German language is the sole language of Germany, with approximately 80 million of its population who speak the language. The development of the German language was divided into 4 periods: Old High German, Middle High German, Early New High German, and New High German, or what they speak presently. Now let's go into the differences between language from the American and German language. Even though the German alphabet, like English, has 26 letters, it has a set of characters such as O, U, and A, as well as double S, represented by German learning English for the first time often mistake E or R and write A or I when it is spelled out. The phonology are very similar, but the sound TH is not used in the German language, and in German words with W in a V sound would be like we in English would be V in German. The verb tense is a little different as well in the German language versus the English. It uses the present tense while the English would use the future tense. Lastly, the word order of the 2 languages have differences. English uses subject over verb word order, while German, on the other hand, has 3 word order features. In the example from the German for English speakers, you can see how the English language is different from the German language with a sentence in English. I'll read the book soon with a compound verb consisting of a main verb with a helping verb. English usually keeps the 2 parts together. In German, the conjugated verb must be in the second position, while the other verb almost always goes to the end of the phrase. Now let's go into the German cultural foods and what is for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and their snacks. For breakfast, with today's lifestyle, eating on the run, most Germans visit bakeries and eat bread rolls, soft pretzels, or cold cuts. But for the Germans that can eat and stay home and eat breakfast, it starts with a hot beverage like coffee, tea, or hot cocoa. Then one would eat toast or bread rolls with spreads such as butter cheese with chives, sausage and cheese on top of their bread. A glass of juice with a hard-boiled egg is very common as well. The youth of Germany usually eats cereals with mixed yogurt, topped with fresh fruit and drenched with milk. For lunch, German families usually eat their hot meals between 12 and 2 p.m. In early times, workers would go home to eat lunch with their families. A normal lunch plate will be potato salad with sausage or meatballs for the beginning of the meal. Then noodles with stir-fried pork or fish sticks with mashed potatoes would be served. Potatoes are loved in Germany and are always at times served as French fries. Rice and noodles are most often eaten as a side lunch dish. Now for dinner. Germans usually eat their meal on average between 6 and 7 p.m. However, Germans consider their main meal lunch, and dinner is often only ate once a week. This meal usually is with bread, deli meats, and sausages, mustard, and pickles. A salad is usually served with mineral water or juice for the youth, A pint of beer or a glass of wine with dinner meal is very typical choice of drinks. Now for German snacks and dessert. Coffee and cake are a normal tradition that brings German families together. Germans will get together mid-afternoon to drink a coffee and enjoy a slice of two of homemade cake dishes. The normal cakes would be Black Forest cake, bee sting cake, and of course, coffee cake. Although coffee is normally the choice of hot beverage, tea is becoming more popular to drink while enjoying cake. In summary, we have learned about the German culture and religion and how Protestant and Roman Catholics hold the majority of religious beliefs. We also learned that the German language sentence structure are different from the English language, has a subject over verb word order, while the German, on the other hand, has 3 word order features. Lastly, we'll learn that the German culture foods and how they eat their breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and midday snacks. Class, this has been my narrative video on the country of Germany. Slides 18 and 19 are my reference slides. Please feel free to go to slide 20 to see videos on more details on the country of Germany. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and Godspeed with yours.